What's my motivation for the tournament?
We'd love to hear what drives the national treasure Okanahira, Hakuro Sumo Club's #2.
I don't know if motivation is the right word, but there's one thing I hate. Losing. I remember standing by my father's side, watching as countless teams had their dreams destroyed. Sumo is a cruel sport, don't you agree?
Right.
You can train hard for 3 years of high school and still be defeated. All that work for nothing. I never want my team to experience that feeling. Let me make one thing clear. The agony of defeat is for our opponents only.
I wonder what Kano's odds are.
What?
Nothing. Just doesn't seem like he enjoys sumo. I mean, just look at Sosuke and the other national treasures. The sport holds a special place in their hearts. But Kano's a totally different breed. Always talking about his father and the team. Everyone else, you know. But what about himself? Guys like that never reach the top, whatever field they're in. I'm not saying he's weak or anything. The guy's proven himself. Maybe he's the exception to the rule. Who knows?
Kunasaki's similar. A former wrestler who's been setting the sumo ring ablaze.
But in terms of raw sumo ability, Kano's far scarier. There's no competition.
2 losses. It's do or die. With our backs against the wall, Kunasaki can't afford to take any risks. It's all up to him.
That was a sharp strike! Kano opened with his killer stance. It's strong defensively and a perfect setup. He absorbs his opponent's force while leaving enough room to execute a throw.
Where do you think you're going?
Seriously? Don't you ever get tired of devouring moves? The National Treasure Eater's using Odenta's flash attack.
Unreal.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about! Don't stop!
What a maniac. He's going hard on offense even though losing means they'll be eliminated.
Out of all the times to hold back, now's not one of them. There's no question you're strong. You're a member of the top high school sumo club in Japan. Just one thing. That makes your fear of losing even greater. Call it reckless, I don't care. But you can't grow if you don't defeat your fears. He knows that better than anyone. Remember him? You called him weak, said his efforts were meaningless. I'll show you just how strong people who don't know their own limits can be!
Kano can't react fast enough.
That's it, Kunisaki!
Yeah!
He copied that move, so what gives? Kano should be able to block it since he's never lost to Odenta.
He's mimicking it, but it's not an exact copy. Their reach and build are nothing alike. But thanks to those differences, it's faster and has a different rhythm from the original. The moves transformed and become a Chihiro special.
Get a grip. His strikes may be faster, but they're not as hard. I can block them.
High angle head chop! Lightning!
Great hit!
The second best at Hakuro High is going down.
Is this the end?
That's 2 years in a row! Tennoji's high school Yokozuna again!
Different year, same result.
Does facing a teammate make you lose intensity, Aki?
Huh?
Back in middle school, you shine much brighter. You've gotten used to losing to me and your light's dimmed. We're rivals, remember? Fight harder.
Don't overestimate me. We've trained side by side. I already know the truth. I have no hope of beating you. You can laugh all you want. I don't care. being second only to Shido fills me with more pride than you can imagine.
Watch out for the grab!
I'm not losing to anyone but Shido. Not Kusanagi and definitely not to you.
Being cornered must have lit a fire in him.
Kano always tells people he's only half as talented as Shido. But we know the truth. He loves sumo as much as we do.
He's got his belt! That's not good. Kunisaki can't pull away, and his agility's useless in close quarters.
He's gripping both sides of the Mawashi belt.
This could be bad. Even he doesn't have a technique that can break him free.
There aren't any throws that'll get me out of this mess. Fine then. Guess I'll just bulldoze him out of the ring!
Is he trying a force out?
You didn't trap me. I'm the one who caught you! Yeah, it's true you're more experienced in sumo, but when I'm inside this ring, I'm no longer a wrestler!
Prior to this match, Kunisaki would have thought of a way to break his grip and pull back. But he's not the same person anymore. He's made significant progress as a sumo wrestler, and he's facing an equal. It all comes down to this, a battle of wills.
Why isn't he stopping? Instead of getting weaker, he keeps adding more and more pressure! I don't love the front force hound. It's got no style. But when you did it, it was anything but boring! And after seeing that look in your eyes, no way I'm going to whine about style points and risk losing!
You remember how a second ago I was all for Kano losing?
Huh?
Scratch that. I think I'm starting to hate Kunisaki even more.
East side wins!
Kunisaki is the winner by force out!
Not a very showy finish. Your match might have been what he needed to keep his ego in check.
He and I started learning sumo at the exact same time. Look at him now. He's just too cool.
Kano had no idea what he was up against. He misjudged his opponent and was destroyed.
Duly noted. He's a threat. The guy just keeps getting stronger.
I don't believe my eyes.
Huh?
Both Hakuro and Odachi have female managers. Somebody want to tell me why we don't?
What about the match?
Kano lost because of Kano. Chihiro came at him full force instead of being clever, while he hesitated. To put it another way, the opponent revealed his weakness and Chihiro saw his chance to strike. Brilliant move, which you got from watching me, no doubt.
I let you all down. Bot will finish this.
Huh. That's the Mongolian exchange student. The first-year Batomf Batbayar. You can only field one foreigner per tournament.
And the guy managed to earn that spot when he was fresh out of middle school. I'm picking up some intense vibes from him.
Same here. Dachi's only hanging on by a thread. And look who's next up on the roster for them. He's never competed under this kind of pressure.
My dude, Kunisaki!
Man, you really came through for us there.
Yeah, of course I did. It's me. Well, bud, you're up now, so show us what you can do. Kick!
Yeah, sure. What was that?
Are you still alive?
It's over.
Everything's riding on you, bro, and this is when you choke? You know what this match means, don't you? If you lose, it's all over for Dachi High. We won't be the best in Japan. And Hinomaru's chances of making it to the Pro League are dead.
He's got enough stress. Maybe we shouldn't add more. Besides, he's only feeling the crunch because I lost my bouts.
What you say?
Dachi's wrestler looks frozen in place.
Yuma.
That's right. Ozeki did lose. He lost 2 years of his life because of what I did. Now everyone's dream, and that shrimp's future, it all depends on me.
Relax. This isn't a reckoning. It's an opportunity.
How so? Hold on. This is what I've been waiting for. My chance to help everyone. Ozeki, Shorty, the Sumo Club. I can make it all right. And if the thought of that makes me shake, then I'll fight trembling the whole time. I belong to the Dachi Sumo Club. Time for me to carry some of the weight.
Right.
You ought to do like that guy and chill out, Mom.
I am calm. He'll give it his all, so don't look away. You have to watch, no matter what happens.
How did I get stuck fighting you?
Huh?
You should know up front that I'm way stronger than Kano. I'm not here to play. There are a lot of eyes in the crowd watching how I perform today. Each stable can only have one foreign fighter, and with that kind of limitation in place, I've got to show them that I'm better than the rest of the competition. How am I supposed to stand out against you? Hinomaru, on the other hand, there's a real challenge.
You done? I don't care why you're here. You're just a roadblock in my team's way, and I'm gonna be the one who tears you down.
Place your hands on the ground!
Mongolian sumo doesn't use a ring. The match ends only when a competitor falls. Up close and personal is Bot's specialty. And Spiky here loses in those types of situations. We got lucky. This bout's in our favor.
You got this. I believe in you.
Spirit!
Strikes? You like that? I hear this is what you specialize in. I'll beat you using strikes and show your country how much stronger I am than you!
So you're as strong as a national treasure? Then there's no way I should be able to beat you. But it looks like I don't have a choice!
Holy crap! He's breaking out the karate!
Let him have it!
I can't lose this match. If I do, he'll regret his own loss the rest of his life. I'll help make Dachi High the best in Japan, even if I have to lay down my life doing it!
Looks like I underestimated you. Good! At least crushing you will be worth my time!
I thought Batbayar was from Mongolia, so what's with the fighting style?
He's only using strikes! Yuma has a chance of winning!
This guy packs a punch!
I know my strikes eclipse Odenta's and Kunisaki's. They're my path to victory!
Unlike me, you've never been an outsider or had to fight for a place at the table! That's why you'll lose! Say that again! I dare you to repeat it! As many times as you'd like. You're weaker than me, so I deserve your spot. There's only room for one foreigner on this team.
That's enough, Bato. Before focusing on strength, start with basic manners.
Yeah, right. I won't defer to someone weaker than me just because they're older. The reason I came to your country was to become a pro. Unlike the rest of you, I'm not here to play nice. Why don't we have a bout to find out which of us is stronger? And before we start, I want to know what I get after I'm finished with you.
I'll tell you once, Bot, knock it off.
So mutual respect won't exist until we meet each other in the ring? All right then. Whenever you're ready, I think you and I should get better acquainted.
He's crazy strong! Am I losing? How? Not to a Japanese student? No! I don't believe it! This can't be happening! If I lose, my dream's dead! I'll never be a Yokozuna!
What a fool. Act like a beast, I'll treat you like one.
You went too far when you'd already won.
Why were you so rough on him?
Rough? Hardly. He would have done exactly the same to me if the roles were reversed. That's the battle he wanted. It's not as if I could let him win. After all, we're both idiots trying our hardest to be Yokozuna. There's extra space in my dorm room. I'll teach you everything from basic manners to how to scrub a toilet. Sound good?
Did you really think you could beat me with strikes? Guess again! Tennoji and my other teammates are the only ones worthy of being called sumo wrestlers! I've sweat and bled beside them! You're nothing!
Batbayar's got the advantage now!
He's avoiding Gojo's impacts while hitting back hard.
Yuma's getting more strikes in, so what gives?
His opponent has better accuracy. He keeps landing critical hits to the torso.
Improved karate winding defense!
He's still up.
Gojo should have had the advantage. But he was completely outmatched.
If he gets my belt, it's done.
How'd he do that? My wrist was hidden from view and he still managed to grab it! That's impossible!
Yes! Close range. That's how sumo was fought. So you won't have a full view of your opponent. With only limited information, you must predict their moves and react accordingly, even when blind. You trusted my instruction and based your training on it. You've always been straightforward. That's your biggest strength.
Reel in lung strike!
If that hits, I'm done!
He dodged it!
So you were waiting for me to grab your Mawashi belt. Too bad it didn't help. You're wide open.
It's about time. Thank you very much.
This is what he was really after?
Yes! He faked only being good at strikes. And to sell the lie, he kept something hidden. His secret weapon.
Gojo's actually grappling.
Yuma! Do it! Go!
3-point attack! Deformed triple attack force out! Call out!
The leg trip didn't work.
He still has 2 points of contact left.
I've got to applaud him. He's not a national treasure, but he's tough all the same. Too bad that's not enough. With just one hand, I'm going to become a Yokozuna and be better than Tennoji. There's a reason I always talk big, so I have to live up to my own hype. If I don't win, I can't stay in this country. Double kick, wolf fangs! Hang in there, Yuma!
It didn't force him down.
I have to grab his belt!
Lower block! Reverse strike! Joint strike! Inside leg trip!
Here it comes. The extreme form of the unconventional Gojo.
Yuma, do it now!
Partial lunge, castle break punch! There's still fire in his eyes. The surprise grapple didn't work, and neither did the all-out strike combo. No. Trust the team. Trust them. And never stop fighting.
You can do it, Yuma!
It's working. Don't stop. Keep hitting till your arms fall out. Hear me? Put it all on the line. Everything.
Push him!
He fights at his peak when it's for someone else. After everything, you still can't forgive yourself. I want to see that seriousness rewarded. We all do.
Keep striking, Yuma! Take him down!
Win this. If not for anyone else, do it for yourself! Know what I hate? Stories about punks seeing the light. Because they always end up making me cry.
East Side wins!
You better not end up like him. He's such a pain.